Yo. Yo.
Coming down now on the Super V class, there is your leader, number 50, the Love Muscle. Diamond Dave Branch with backup driver today, Rob Nunziato, as Bruce Kruglich fell ill this morning before physicals. Doing a great job at the front of the pack right now, this 38-foot fountain, the Muscle. Longtime veteran Dave Branch on the throttles. Rob Nunziato, who's currently driving the Lone Shark race team in the Cat Outboard class. Doing double duty today, doing a great job. First place in Super V class, Love Muscle Racing. Offshore Racing Madness is the owner. Dave Branch, the throttle man, and Rob Nunziato, the driver. Skipping right along, but at the front of the pack, no problem at all here in Fort Myers Beach. Rounding turns 2 and 3, doing a great job. Boats hung out beautifully. Love Muscle Racing, front of the pack in Super V. These guys took a very strong finish in Pickwick. Oh, you can see him lose it a little bit, put it up on the side right there, quickly regaining control. These guys took a third place finish in Pickwick. You can see right behind them though, Bad Boy Powerboats, Godspeed, quickly coming up on them right now. Took the big win in Pickwick, Tennessee, and are running very strong here in Fort Myers Beach. Ed Smith, father, is the driver. Anthony Smith, the son, is on the sticks. Doing a great job from New Jersey. Team, what's up? 38-foot fountain, twin Mercury 525s with Bravo drives. These guys always run very strong, do a great job. Here they are, running near the front of the pack in Fort Myers Beach, trying to chase down the Bad Boy Powerboats. Godspeed. Great looking boat, easy to spot. Number 33, what's up? Ed and Anthony Smith. So you can see them following Godspeed around the corner. They're staying right in their wake, trying to chase him down. Great racing here in the V category so far. Lots of excitement and action. There you can see, pulling off the course, Bad Boy Powerboats with a problem. What's up goes to the lead now. Coming down now on the 38 fountain. Number 30, this is Miccosukee Indian Gaming. Joe Skro is the throttle man. Brett Fershman is the driver. Jerry Haney, the crew chief for Miccosukee Indian Gaming, always does a great job setting the boat up. Heading around turns 5 and 6. They're getting ready to go south down the beach. Right now, Miccosukee Indian Gaming playing a little catch-up in the V class. These guys had a great finish in Pickwick, finishing second place in Pickwick, Tennessee, trying to garner more points towards another run at a national championship for Miccosukee Indian Gaming. Still early in the season here for the Offshore Super Series, only the second race of the season. But these guys doing a great job here in Fort Myers Beach at the 2006 Edison Oil Race for Recovery. Miccosukee Indian Gaming, South Florida's home for all your gambling and resort needs at Chrome Avenue and 41. Miccosukee Indian Gaming and the Miccosukee Tribe of Indians of Florida. on board with Mikasuki now. Brett Firschman, the driver, on the right. Joe Skro, the throttle man, on the left. Number 30, Mikasuki Indian Gaming. Joe Skro from New York, Brett Firschman from Miami. Moving toward the front of the pack in the V category here. Coming down now, that's number 16, the Black Pearl. Dave Peterson is the owner and throttle man. Bob Oliver is the driver. Dave Peterson from nearby Venice, Florida, owns Peterson Homes, a new home builder in the Southwest Florida area. Bob Oliver from Pennsylvania is the driver. It's a 38-foot fountain, long history. Raced a few years as Utz Quality Foods. Won several races and some sets of speed records as Utz Quality Foods. They want to race with this boat in St. Clair, Michigan. It's very fast, 38-foot fountain. Currently being maintained by Offshore Concepts in Sarasota, Florida, John Vanderstel. Mercury 525 power with Bravo drives, the Black Pearl, number 16. Just getting ready to round turn one and head west offshore. Black Pearl in the V category. At this point, coming down now, this is number 50, the Love Muscle, Diamond Dave Branch, and the K-Man Bruce Kruglich aboard, running flat out front of the Super V category here in St. Clair, Michigan. These guys, instead of testing yesterday, were out in their pleasure boat and put on a show for all the fans. Obviously, they knew what they needed to do in their Super V boat as they're running out front already ahead of Mikasuki Indian Gaming and the Black Pearl. There you can see them going by the V-Light entry of hometownmortgage.com. But right now, the front of the pack, out front, Love Muscle Racing, number 50 in the Super V category. Dave Branch and Bruce Kruglich, second to none at this point. There you can see Mikasuki Indian Gaming, Joe Skro and Brett Firschman trying to chase down the Muscle. There you can see the Muscle going through the corner with an advantage. Right in front of us there's a boat down in the turn, upside down. That is Lone Shark, Rob Nunziato, and Dan Lawrence. You can see the Angel divers jumping out of the helicopter into the water to get the crew out of the boat. Lone Shark was running strong early on in the cat outboard class. Following back now, you can see Mikasuki Indian Gaming trying to chase down the Muscle. Number 30 is a 38-foot fountain. Joe Scrow is the throttle man. Brett Hirschman is the driver. The crew chief is Jordan Haney. Jordan always does a great job setting the boat up. His dad, Jerry, is the assistant crew chief, as Jordan does most of the real work on the boat. Logistics for the team are handled by Joe DeMola of DeMola Race Stables. But right now you can see Joe Scrow, Brett Hirschman putting the boat at a great stance, running by. Hometown Mortgage currently running in second place in the Super V category, Mikasuki Indian Gaming.
Joe, you guys are the new points leaders in Super V. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are I'm real happy about it. The way it works out, we end up with 3 first places and a second. I guess you can't do much better unless 4 first places. The thing that happened with Smitty, it's a little unfortunate what happened.
Brett, we're here in St. Clair, flat water, long straightaways. What's going to be your strategy for today's race?
We're going to run real fast. You know, we got 2 identical boats, 3 actually in the class. We're just going to try to keep the speed up and be safe in the turns. A lot of current out there.
In testing, who had the fastest times?
We actually broke in testing, so I think we had 1 good lap, but I think Black Pearl was a little faster than us in testing.
Going back to the setup, Joe, going to get in flat water. Throttle man's not doing a lot in these boats. Well, what's your game plan?
I was thinking of staying home. What do you think about it?
Well, these are our points leaders in Super V right now, Team Mikasuki Indian Gaming.
Thanks, y'all.
Great interview there with the crew aboard the Mikasuki Indian Gaming. Joe Scrow, Brett Hirschman, 2 veterans that got together this season, doing a great job for the Mikasuki Indian Gaming Resorts of Florida. On board at the start of the race, you can see Muscle with a decided speed advantage right from the start of the race, but Mikasuki doing the best they can to hang in there and run the boat hard and make it an honest race. Wow, you can see they really cut that turn hard, did a great job keeping it under control. 2 veterans in the cockpit there, Joe Scrow and Brett Hirschman, doing a great job racing Mikasuki Indian Gaming against Love Muscle. Your current national points leader, but running second place at this point at the 2006 St. Clair River Classic, Mikasuki Indian Gaming. Running northbound up the St. Clair River right now, the backdrop you see right now is actually Canada on the one side of the river, as Michigan in the United States is the other side of the river. classes here. A lot of catamarans, a lot